Welcome to my channel. If we are meeting for the first time, my name is Silverlane. Welcome to my Facebook page. If you're watching this obviously live, so I'm going to be talking on 3 tax saving strategies, tax avoiding strategies that you can apply and really minimize your tax liability. So today, just to reiterate, today is our Money Monday episode. So every Monday I share something on this page or on our YouTube channel. Usually if I paste, if I post it, if I do it on if I post it on the YouTube channel, I will always post it here as well. So every Monday we have something about our finances. I share something that will help us, keep our finances up. We talk on financial topics on Monday, so we call it Money Monday. So on Wednesday, we share things on physical fitness. So Wednesday is the day, if you're excited about my workout videos, Wednesday is the day to look out for that on this page. Usually sometimes I don't get the days quite right on the YouTube channel because of when I get to finish doing all the editing before I post it. It might be like the following, it might be the next day for the YouTube. But usually if you are connected to, so you want to like and follow this page so that you always, because this is where you're gonna always get this information firsthand. But I encourage you definitely to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, because you're gonna find lots and lots more videos there, even some that I may not share here, as time goes. So today is on our Money Monday episode. I want to share 3 tax avoiding strategies that you can apply and minimize your tax bill. Strategy number 1 is to invest. All right, is to invest your money. So if you invest in a 401k, so yeah, my people, we all are working, and a lot of us, our employers offer 401k plans, retirement plans that you can contribute to. 401k or a 403b, all of those retirement plans, or an IRA, an individual retirement account. Those are all portfolios or investment instruments that you can invest, put some money into those accounts. And the good thing is, when you put the amount that you put, say you let's just say for the year you earn $50,000 for a year, and you contributed $5,000 into your 401k. Did you know you're not taxed on that $5,000? You're only going to be taxed on $45,000, as your taxable income. So the $5,000 that you contributed to your 401k, you are not taxed on it. That's how you save on that taxes. So however much you contributed, say you contributed $10,000 to your 401k, there are some limits into the maximum amount you can contribute, for each of those accounts. But I'm not going to go into all of those details, but I'm just using generally, general example. You say you contributed $10,000 into your 401k, and you earned $50,000 in total. You're only going to be taxed for tax on $40,000. The $10,000 that you contributed into your 401k, 403b, or an IRA account, you're gonna save. You're not gonna be taxed on it until when you make withdrawals. Okay, so that's one strategy that you can do to avoid taxes. So investments that you make into 401k plans, 403bs, traditional IRAs, mutual funds, say in the stock market, all those, when you put money into those different investment instruments, those financial instruments, you're not going to be, that's going to be deductible. Okay, it's going to be portions of your taxable income that will not be taxed, because you put the money into these different avenues that are generating income for you, because you invested it. So Also, another thing, like talking about investment, there's something that is called a 1031 exchange. It's some tax code that applies to real estate. So I'm just kind of adding into that investment thing. So for like people who invest in real estate, there's something there. There's a strategy there that you can actually save on taxes when you buy. You buy, say you buy real estate and you make a profit. Instead of just holding that profit, because if you do, that profit you made will be taxed. There is a tax loophole or a hack that you can do to avoid paying taxes on those profit. And what you do is you use that money and buy another, invested in another real estate. You buy another real estate and you're able to avoid taxes by doing that. So just, I don't want to make this too complex, but so that is for the investment. But the common one we know about 401k. So you want to invest, and I've mentioned this before in some other video. The reason why a 401k is very important. If you're working and your employer offers a 401k retirement plan, 401k, 403b retirement plan, especially if they are matching the contribution, if the employer has a matching percentage that they are matching the contribution, you want to really, you want to rush and be participating in that contribution, because it's like free money that you're getting from your employer, that portion of their match. So it's like on top of you getting that free match, is also an avenue, or it's also a strategy that you avoid paying taxes by making those contributions into that 401k, 403b plan, the retirement plan. When you withdraw these funds at retirement, you are more likely to be in a lower tax bracket at that time, because you're not earning regular, you're not working, you're not earning regular income. So your annual income at retirement age is very likely to be much lower than when you were working. So even when you make those withdrawals, you still end up being, just the fact that you are in that lower tax bracket, you end up making paying way less in taxes, for those same withdrawals that you make out of those investments. So before I go much further into this, today is actually a very special edition of our Money Monday, because I have a very, very special business opportunity for you all. So hang in there. Don't just hang in there for me, or with me for a few minutes here, okay? I have a special business opportunity announcement, for you all, and which is what I'm going to be diving into onto our number 2 strategy to number 2 best strategy, my best strategy to avoid paying taxes, federal taxes. That is to start a business of your own. Yes, is to start a business of your own. You all, I don't know about you, but all these rich, talking about rich people, okay, these popular rich names that we know, how many of them do you know who are working for other people? How many of them do you know that have jobs and they go to job 9 to 5, 8 to 4, and they're working for other people? I don't know any of them. Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos. What jobs do you see them go working for anybody? They're not working for nobody, okay? They have businesses of their own. So let me tell you something, you all. Rich people don't get jobs that they go 9 to 5. I mean, they don't go work for nobody. They own businesses of their own. They think differently. That's why the difference is clear. When at the end of the day we see them and their names are all over like this. Their names are a brand, right? Because they are doing things differently. Because they are doing things differently from you and I. Okay? They have an employer mindset rather than an employee mindset. They develop a business of their own. So this is by far my favorite of all, okay, tax saving strategy, tax avoiding strategy is to own a business of your own, no matter how small, how little it is. Start it from somewhere. I know when we hear this, a lot of so intimidating, but it's really not. It's really not. Because owning a business of your own could be as simple as, like I said, it doesn't matter how small it is. It could be as simple as you being an Uber driver. You and I can do that. So the reason why you want to own a business of your own, there is a whole lot, a bunch of tax deductions that small business owners get. They get tax credit and deductions for meals, for travel expenses, for mileage, for office space if they're working like right now, like me working at home. Home office space, you can take a tax deduction for your home office. A bunch of tax deductions that they can get, business owners get, okay? That is why a lot of business owners, they are able to, get away with paying a bunch of taxes that you and I, middle class people, are paying. That is why I'm encouraging us. Let's start thinking about, like I said, it's not as intimidating as it sounds, really. It's as easy as being an Uber driver is a business of your own. Okay? You just need to treat it like a business by tracking all of your expenses. Having a daycare, okay? An official daycare is a business of your own that you can start. You and I can do that. You and I can do that. Having a catering business. Okay? Where you prepare food and sell. Decoration business. You can being a wedding planner, an event planner. So it's not as complicated as it sounds. Like when we just hear, have a business of your own, it feels like like it's overwhelming. It's really not. You and I, some of us are already doing it. Some of you are already doing it. But the thing is, I want you to take it to another level, like actually treat it like a business. Because I know people who are doing it, but they are not really treating that business as a business officially. And if you don't do that, you're more likely to miss out on the tax credits and deductions that you could have had, if you treated it like an official business. Treating it as a business means you actually tracking those expenses, keeping track of those expenses, so that when it comes time to file your taxes, you are able to, you have a record of those expenses that you incurred, for your business, and you're able to take the deductions that apply, that apply to that business. But if you're just doing the business like doing it like it's not a business, you're not keeping track of the expenses that you incur in the course of that business, then it's going to be really hard for you to take those deductions. Say you're doing this, you're doing catering, and all the expenses that you make, your gas that you're running around buying groceries to go cook, you're not keeping track of those mileages. Because if you did, you would be credited for it. You would get a tax credit, a deduction for those mileages. You're not keeping track of your mileage. You're not keeping track of the, a bunch of expenses that you incur. Then you can easily miss out on them. But if you treat whatever you're doing that is a small business, if you start treating it as a business officially and actually doing record keeping of your expenses, then you're able to tap into all those deductions that apply to business owners. I'm telling you that I can't even that's a video for another day that I will talk. I'll probably, and let me know if you want me to talk more into that, but yeah, it will be a video for another day, like going into details on the different deductions and tax credits that pertains to, or that are available for business owners. But I already listed a few of them, but there's a lot more. But just as a disclaimer for YouTube, this information, I'll just say it, say it's just for entertainment purposes. I'm only sharing my personal experience. I am an accountant by profession, but I am not your personal finance advisor. Okay, so it's a disclaimer for YouTube. So making any investment, you want to consult your own personal finance, your financial advisor before you make any personal, any financial decision. So I'm only sharing my experiences here. So these are all legal, legitimate, genuine ways to avoid. Okay, I know when we work hard, and those paychecks, by the time the paycheck comes, a bunch of it is being cut and cut towards taxes. We don't like it, right? We don't like it. But yeah, we don't like it, but that's just the way it works. But there are some things that you can do. There are some smart things you can do to avoid paying a bunch of taxes, and these are a few of them I'm sharing with us today. The first one I talked about, the different some investment options that you can put money into on a yearly basis and be able to avoid paying taxes on that portion of the investment, or that portion that you put towards, that you put into those investments. I talked about 401k, 403b, traditional IRA, individual retirement account, mutual funds, buying stocks. So then number 2, which is my favorite of all, I said, is to start a business of your own. Or if you're already doing it, treat it as a business, because there is a whole lot of tax deductions and credits that are available to business owners. Okay, and on to the announcement that I mentioned before, or earlier on, talking about having a business of your own, starting a business of your own. I have a link in the description below that I put there for people who are interested. I am opening up a free course, okay? A free course for people who are interested to at least come and listen and just learn and just see if you are gonna be interested. If you just want to check it out and just know if you're going to be interested, just sign up, click that link and sign up. This is about options trading, okay? Stocks and options trading. I've been participating in the stock market since 2019, okay? Trading stocks and options, stocks and stock options. I mentioned this in a prior video, but today I'm officially bringing the link so that if you're interested, I'm going to be offering a free starter course, like an introductory class, to just give us some basics, and be able to answer your questions if you're interested in learning how to trade the stock market, trading stock and options. It's not as complicated as it may sound at first, okay? Trust me, I'm the one, I'm going to be teaching you, giving you the basics, and be able to answer your questions about trading the stock markets, trading stocks. I specialize in trading options, stock options. Like I said, I've been doing this since 2019, and so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, it may sound like just a couple of years, but I've gathered a lot. And so so if you're interested in checking that out, I just thought the best way to do this, to actually give you more information and kind of introduce you into it, give you more information into some basics as it concerns trading the stock market, that I'll open up this free introductory starter class, of course, to give this information. And if you beyond that, if you're interested, then we can actually go into my mentoring, one-on-one mentoring, that my official course that I'm putting together, that I will be that one will be paid. So this is not a This is not a get, yeah, I just want to say this. It's not a get rich quick kind of thing. Like you think it's not one of those schemes that I don't know, like they say do, put $1 here, you will have $10 in 1 minute. No, this is a strategy. It's a system that I was trained on. I paid thousands of dollars to be trained on this system, this trading system. Okay, and so I am trained, completely trained on it, and have been trading myself, been trading with uh, real, trading live with real money and making good amount of money since that 2019. Okay, trading the stock market, trading stocks and options. So if you're interested in learning more about that, just click that link in the description below here and sign up. When you click it, it's just going to ask you like 3 questions to just answer, just so I get your information, and yeah, I sign you up for the free introductory class for you to learn a little bit more about what stocks are, what trading the stock market is. So then if you are interested beyond that, then you can register for my full stocks and options trading course that will be coming up. So yeah, and if you have any question about this, you can leave me a comment, or the best thing would be actually to sign up, to click that link and sign up. We hear about all this stock market thing. We think that only Oyibo people can do this. You and I can do this, okay? That's why I feel like I am in a place where I have learned something, and I have tried it, and I know how it works, and it has worked for me, and I'm still trading. So I feel like I'm in a better place to introduce this to like my country people, and be able to share this information with them in a language that they can understand, to break it down as simple as possible, so that that you and we can be involved in this stock market thing, okay? So that is what I'm doing. I'm counting it a privilege, actually, as much as it's also a sort of investment for me, or a business opportunity for me as well. So yeah, so that's something you can do when you train yourself. When you're after that starter course, if you're interested, then you get this one-on-one mentoring with me. You register for it, and I start training you on how to trade that stock market. That's something you can do as a business of your own, like I'm doing right now. Yeah, so talking about starting your own business, that's one opportunity right there. So my number 3 tax saving strategy is just to file your taxes on time. Is to file your taxes, file and pay your taxes on time. You and I know, if you know anything about the IRS, you know that you don't want to joke with the IRS, okay? You know that you do not want to play games with the IRS. They are not, no, you don't do no. You don't want to do that, because they are not joking with you. They are not laughing with you, all right? So we all know taxes, except for this pandemic that kind of screwed things up this year, but usually tax season, always the deadline to file your taxes is usually around April 15th of every year. So you want to make sure that by that date you have filed your taxes, so that if you owe any taxes, you file and pay it on time. So that if you owe any taxes, you pay the taxes by the due date that they give you to pay your taxes. The reason why this is coming up on my list, because you do not want to owe the IRS. If you do, and it's past the due date, they start charging you 5% every month. 5% of the amount that you owe them. Okay? They start compiling. You don't want it to pile up like that. And when they do that and you're still stubborn to pay, you're going to be thrown in jail. That's what I say, you don't want to joke with at the IRS, they are not people you want to joke with. Yeah. So the rate at which, the percentage that they charge for you for late fees when you don't file and you don't pay the amount due on time, this is for people who file and they have an amount due. Like somebody asked me before that I think the person didn't know that you can actually owe taxes, maybe because he always has a tax return and didn't know that that you can actually owe taxes. I was like, oh yeah, people file taxes, some people get the returns, some other people get they owe. So yes, so when you do, so I'm talking about those who owe. When you file and you have a tax due, you want to make sure you pay it by the due date. Yeah, you don't want to play around with owing them, because they start charging late fees as high as 5% every month. Every month they're adding 5% of the balance that you owe. That can compound and can pile up and compound really fast. So you don't want too much taxes that will pile up on you. So there you have it again. I have a link in the description below for those who want to venture into the stock market, trading the stock market, okay? Trading stocks and options. Just so you know, these are not extremely volatile currencies like this is not cryptocurrency, okay? This is not crypto. This is not, it's not crypto world. It's similar because it's all the same concept like trading, but the difference is crypto are extremely volatile. Stocks and options are not like that. They are nothing near that. Extremely volatile means you can put your money there into crypto today, they are at $50. Tomorrow they tank down to $0 or to $1. Then the following day they climb back up to 49. So they are extremely volatile. That is cryptocurrency for you. This is the stock market, and options trading is completely nothing near that. So again, if you want to know more about it, click the link below. Like I said, it's a free course. This is for people who are ready to put in a good amount of work and learn a skill that will benefit you for your lifetime. There's something about investing in yourself, okay? There's something about investing in yourself that nobody can take that away from you. The knowledge that you have put in your head, it's yours forever. We're talking about a skill that you will monetize. Knowledge that you are acquiring that you will monetize. You're getting this training, you know how to trade, and you start trading for yourself and making the money for yourself. What else could be better than that? You don't need to go necessarily go have any 4-year degrees. You don't need no college degrees to do this, okay? If I could learn how to do this, and I've been doing it the past years, you can do it. You can do it. Just click that link below and let me introduce you into the trading course. Then we'll go from there. Okay? Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. I wish you a great week ahead. And I will see you so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Like I said, on Mondays like this, look out for our money building or money videos around building our wealth, managing our personal finance. And on Wednesdays, if you're interested in physical fitness, I have videos that I share, my workout videos that I share to encourage you on your own fitness journey. And on Saturdays is when I come on live for those of you who are interested in my spiritual encouragement videos. So I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and I love you all. Stay blessed.